Welcome, guys, to the daily analysis for January 12th. We discussed it in the weekly watch list, and on Friday, obviously, we had a very strong bullish move. Where did that move end? Right below the supply, where we have got rejected the last few times. Every single time we have said that the supply is running out because the range has gotten tighter and tighter, right? We had the first move, which was quite big. Second rejection, not as big. Third one, even smaller. And now fourth one overnight. Well, fourth one was this, fifth one overnight. Now, yesterday, JPOW came out and said that he has been indicted by the Department of Justice. They're probably looking into it. Whatever it is, it shows uncertainty in the markets, in the landscape of the Fed and the politics, the president. And markets hate uncertainty. So based on that news, overnight we saw some form of a pullback in the indices. And yeah, it's going to lead to a pretty rocky open today. So let's look at the levels real quick. We are back into that familiar area between 618 and 626. Not much more to say about that. We are back in this area. 622.5 is your demarcating line. Obviously, we are still inside the range of Friday, so it's nothing has really broken. It's just annoying, is all you can say intraday. So right now we are at 622 in the pre-market. 622.5 is going to be a major level of interest. If we can recapture that, we likely come all the way to 625 area. And we see how price reacts around the 625 to 26 area resistance. Above that, we likely go back to 628. Those are your levels on the upside. What about on the downside? If we hold below 622.5, let's say if we test it and reject, well, we have some support around here, 620.5, right around the 50 HMA, but we most likely retest this 617.5 to 619 support zone. This area has been the main support for a while. And obviously, consolidation in this range is not a surprise to anybody, right? We're already familiar with how things work around here. So those are your levels on QQQ for intraday action today. In terms of major news events, there's nothing much today except for, well, what JPOW said. Tomorrow we have CPI. So if, let's say, markets are volatile in the morning and then potentially just chop into afternoon, that won't be a surprise, similar to what we saw last Thursday. All right, if you guys remember last Thursday, we had seen this rejection before close. We saw some volatility in the morning and then just chopped into close for the NFP move. Well, today, JPOW news could provide that volatility in the morning and we chop into the close in the afternoon session. That is a possibility. But overall, those are the levels for QQQ. Let's see about SPY.